What's the word, y'all? Welcome back to Six Talks. How y'all doing?
Doing good. Happy.
Absolutely stellar.
How y'all feeling after yesterday?
Honestly, man, like it randomly in the day, it'll just randomly hit me that we got a top four pick. Cause like
Nice.
throughout for like the longest time, I was just saying like, "Yo, we're gonna get K." But like, I didn't actually believe it, and we didn't get K. But
There's still a
bro,
chance,
I'll
which we'll
take a
talk
top
about in
four,
the
man. I'll
episode.
take a top four, 100%.
It's the Pistons with the first overall. Like you never know what's gonna
Yeah,
happen.
yeah.
Yeah, but
So,
then there's
first thing I
always
want to talk about, since there's adrenaline and excitement in us, let's talk about the draft lottery. So, obviously, the Raptors were expected to get the seventh pick, right, Yusuf?
yeah,
Was it the seventh? Okay,
seventh
so
was our highest.
they jump up to top four, and we're all very excited. If you guys want to see our reactions, as we promised in last podcast, Six Talks on
Yeah,
TikTok.
I
So
I wanted to say about that. You can see in my reaction that I jumped. That actually was the stupidest thing ever because I just played soccer, and I'm pretty sure I like sprained my ankle. So I jumped on
oh
a messed up
shoot.
ankle, which was like
Oh damn.
really bad. It was worth it. Okay, it was worth it.
It's worth. It's worth.
It was 100
That's
percent
the
worth it.
excitement.
Yeah,
So we
exactly,
get the
exactly.
top four pick, and then
That's probably gonna be
Cavaliers.
Suggs, right?
I think I mean it could be Mobley. Let's take a minute to talk about that. So Cade is probably going to go number one, and he did you guys see the report that he's only going to go to Detroit for like the
Yeah,
camp, like whatever it's called, just to
yeah.
go
He's not
test
falling.
shoot around
Come
for
on,
them.
he's
Yeah,
not falling.
and
He's just not
then
falling.
Mobley's supposed to go too, but with the Rockets and Cleveland already having a center, I don't think Rockets would take Mobley. I think they would maybe take a Suggs
That's
Or
what I was
the
or
saying.
or Green.
or Jalen Green. So that would be
Yeah.
interesting. But the Cavaliers, I don't think they would not take Mobley because I feel like they would be open to trade Allen, knowing
Yeah.
his trade value. And then the Raptors, it depends. We're either gonna get Suggs or Green.
For
But
the
the thing is, I saw that the Detroit Pistons came out and said that we might trade the first overall pick. So what are your
yeah.
thoughts on that?
I think that part's BS. I think they're just saying that just because they have to. That's the media answer, you know what I mean? Just like keep everything open, bro. Even kids like posting like thing photoshops of him with a Detroit
Oh
Pistons
yeah, I
jersey.
saw that. That was funny. That
I'm
guy's
happy
confident that he's
that
going first.
yeah, I'm happy that he seems excited about joining Detroit. He's not like
Yeah,
so.
that's
I'm
he's
sure
not
when
like
the Raptors went in top four though, I guarantee he was like, ooh, okay, let's
yeah,
go, please. But
definitely.
here's my view on it. If you're the Toronto Raptors, you're not mad at anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Because
You don't
you jumped up three spots.
you don't care because like first of all, it's out of your control. Top
Yeah,
four are guaranteed unless Thing Masai has some superpowers and he sees that Kaminga's a future friggin' Hall of Famer or something and picks him instead of like a Green. You know, I'm not mad because the top four are guaranteed.
yeah,
It's
that's true.
Cunningham, Mobley, Green, and Suggs. So nothing's in our
And then
control. It's
Kaminga's
basically
gonna
whatever
probably
is
go
left
five.
over is ours. So
Yeah,
here, the thing is, we're either gonna get a center or a shooting guard, and
that's true. I
and
mean, we kind of need both, but we don't really like if you know what I
I
mean.
we
think we need a
Like we don't
center
really
more
need a
than
shooting guard. Yeah, definitely. If Mobley could drop to four, I feel like that would be a sick pickup for us.
Okay, but
Mobley.
let's take a minute to just appreciate Aaron Baines allowing us
Yeah,
to
yeah.
get this.
Respects to Aaron Baines. Thank
He's
you.
the new Cameron Payne. New
Yeah, yeah.
Cameron Payne.
Give a
The
round of
tank
applause to
master.
Aaron Baines, bro. He
Tank
saw the
master.
vision, bro. He saw the vision before all of us. He went,
He saw the vision without even realizing it. That's
Yeah,
how
bro.
good he
exactly,
was.
bro.
Give
Exactly.
him the MVP. Give him the MVP. Come on now.
Facts, bro. Most
Beauty, bro.
thing, bro. He was the most influential to our season. I'm
I
telling you that
agree.
right now.
He motivated the Raptors to just be like him, right?
Yeah.
Superstar. Let's take a moment to praise him.
Thank you, Aaron.
Bro,
Thank you,
did
my
you see he
friend.
went back to Australia
Oh,
right
yeah,
after the season?
thank you, Aaron. But on God, if you're on our team next year, I'm actually gonna throw hands. He's gonna get
Yeah,
booed. Bro.
see,
Don't come back, man.
next
Ask
season we don't
don't
need
come
your
back.
superpower to be bad. We need to be good.
Exactly. We don't need that superpower anymore. Go help like the Thunder or something. Go help the
Yeah,
Thunder.
facts. Okay, so I said that Detroit might trade the first overall pick. You guys, let's say you guys are the Raptors. What are you getting? What are you giving for the first overall pick? So obviously the fourth pick you would have to give.
Yeah.
What's the package to get the first overall pick? Do you think a trade would be worth it to trade the fourth overall pick and some players to get the first overall pick?
No,
I think I say Raptors just keep it. I wouldn't take
you
You
chill
wouldn't
where
you
you
wouldn't try to
are.
jump up to first?
No,
no.
you chill where
Really?
you are. Because here's how I look at it: the Raptors just needed that one more like reinforcement for any pick. Cade would have been sick because that's your superstar, but you never know. One of Suggs, Green, or Mobley could turn out to be a superstar.
That
So
is
like,
true. Yeah.
you don't trade a talented person for like a talented person, a potential superstar. You know what I mean?
I see what you mean, yeah.
We don't know.
But
I worded that really badly, but like you get what I mean. Obviously, like
yeah.
a Curry is better than a Doncic, but you don't trade Doncic for Curry. You know what I mean?
Right.
If
I mean, I'd rather have Doncic, yo.
example,
I'd
but
rather
like,
have Doncic. If
I'm
I'm
not.
Bill, if I'm the general
You take
manager, give me
you
Doncic
take
over Curry. No, I would
Curry.
take Doncic.
Curry.
Wait, for how long? How long are we talking? Are we talking
I
about?
don't care about age. I thought we had a discussion.
Yeah,
Age. I
Doncic.
don't care about age anymore. You know I don't care about age. The thing, LeBron James will be 50, and I'd still take him, bro. He'll
Fair
keep
enough.
that,
Fair enough.
bro.
Fair enough.
It's LeBron James.
Fair enough.
All right, but
But
like
yeah,
the thing is, the Pistons would probably ask for something like Ananobi at least, like
They need
that's
a
true.
one of our
guaranteed.
core, like
They need a guaranteed like stud, and that
yeah.
pick that year, and your first round
Oh,
pick.
what if they say? What if they're Flynn and the fourth overall pick?
They wouldn't ask for that.
They wouldn't offer that, like
They wouldn't ask for that. There's no way because Flynn isn't. Flynn's got a lot of upside, but he hasn't proven that
Yeah,
he's proven that a couple
that's
times,
true.
but he hasn't proven that he can be consistently doing that.
Yeah,
So they want
I
someone
see
that's
what you
done
mean. But do you know how tall Jalen Suggs and Jalen Green? Is it Jalen Suggs? What's his
that. Yeah,
first name?
they're both tall. They're
Coach.
both tall.
Yeah.
They're
Oh,
both
they're
not
both tall. Okay.
short point shooters like
Okay. So honestly, either one is good for us because think about it. Going into the season, you have Van Fleet, Suggs, or Green, which any of them is a dub, and then OG, Siakam, and then you try to sign another center.
and we have 2 second rounders that I know that Masai is gonna turn into
Yeah,
rotation players. So,
definitely. Like how we did with Flynn, how we did with Harris. No, Flynn was a first round pick. Never mind, but a late first round.
yeah, like he's gonna find some
So
gems.
yeah, it's gonna be interesting offseason for us. Really excited for this
I
offseason.
think here's my prediction. I think what's it called? Detroit's gonna pick Cade. The Rockets are going to pick Suggs. The Cavs are gonna pick Green, and we're gonna get Mobley.
Really, I feel like the sub. How tall? Mobley's a center, right? Or can you play the four?
Mobley's a
I
center.
feel like I feel like maybe the Rockets would take Mobley and realize, okay, you know what? We'll just run a big man lineup and move Wood to the four. Or I
Um,
can even see this. I can even see Cleveland taking a Mobley and then trading Jared Allen.
I don't know. We'll
That's
see.
more likely.
Once again, it
That,
don't
that
matter. We're getting
Like
yeah,
Cleveland,
I mean, we're
Cleveland
getting
doesn't need another
one of
guard.
those top four players.
exactly.
Yeah,
Cleveland
no,
doesn't
I
need a
mean,
guard.
but Sexton might get out of there. So
That's true. That's
Sexton,
another thing. That's another thing. They might trade Allen and pick Mobley, or they might trade Sexton and pick a what's it called? A Suggs or a Green.
yeah, I feel like that would be smart for them because they have kind of a similar problem where they have undersized backcourt.
Exactly.
They have an undersized center, so it's
It's
going to be interesting to draft. It's
it's
July
gonna be
29th, I'm
great.
pretty sure. So
Thing.
it's a while away.
Also, prayers for the Magic and the Thunder. Rip. That's
Yeah.
so tough, bro.
I was just going to
That's
talk about
so
the
tough.
Magic. So
The Magic
they
are
had the highest odds to get the first overall pick,
they're
and they
tied for
dropped to
they're tied for highest.
where did they
Top
drop
three
to?
get a 14. They changed it so at top three have a 14.
Yeah, that's what I mean. They were one of those top three, so they had
Yeah,
the highest
exactly.
one
And
one
then
of the three teams to have the highest chance, and they got fifth.
they'll still get a
I mean,
Kaminga, you know.
Okay, okay.
They'll still
yeah,
get Kaminga.
that's still a good pickup.
I think the saddest story of this lottery though was Minnesota.
Yeah.
Like another awful season and then like no draft pick to show for it.
Yeah.
Like
That's true.
they had to give it to the Warriors. They're like fine.
Yeah. That's
Yo,
actually
the
tough.
Warriors are going to be scary. Think about this. I don't know if you saw the Clay pictures. This guy's like celebrating, taking hook shots, taking shots. He's a teaser of him coming back. So you have Curry, You have Clay. You have Wiggins. You have is Kelly Oubre a free agent?
Yeah.
Oh
They're
yeah,
pretty
but
Okay.
he's fine. No one cares about
They're
Kelly
gonna
Oubre.
start
No, no,
trading.
no. And then you have two
Marvin.
lottery picks and Wiseman. So you have a nice young talent. You have a like a space cap. What's the word called?
Cap space.
Cap space filler in Andrew Wiggins, and then you have two lottery picks. So my prediction is that they're gonna make a move for a superstar. I mean that's the
Yeah, they
best option.
definitely can.
Not a
If you
super.
have but like
They're,
a third option, like a
they're gonna
big
make.
three.
They're gonna trade for a solid role player, like a Drew Holiday type
Really?
trade.
No.
I think they
I
could
But
think
trade
not
for.
not Drew Holiday. I'm saying like relative to like the Bucks
no,
trade.
yeah.
They're
I
gonna
know
make
what you mean. But I feel like they're gonna get the third best player, like a good third best player. I mean that could be Bradley Beal, maybe that could be
No,
CJ.
they ain't
But I
getting
don't think
Just
CJ would be good.
nah. I don't
Really?
think they need another shooter.
bro. They
Yeah,
got two of the best shooters. You get a trade thing. I don't have a lot of faith in Wiseman, but I know the Warriors have Wiseman. So if you want to keep him, trade those two. Trade your lottery picks. Trade your lottery picks for a good talent, man. There are teams that are desperate
Honestly,
for
like
lottery picks. Thing
Yo, I
who
feel
got
like
a
a
lottery
small
Porzingis would
move
be.
could be a
I feel like Porzingis would be
Porzingis.
good on that team. I feel like he would be really good with Curry.
I mean,
Maybe.
yeah, if he plays good, if he plays like Porzingis, then
I feel
yeah,
like Porzingis is gonna have a bounce back season next season, definitely. And I feel like if the Mavericks
Instagram pill.
wanna trade Porzingis, I feel like he's a good option for
I saw his
the
Instagram
Warriors.
post. He said like thing. He mentioned thing. Well, crap, what's it called? Shit.
I don't think Porzingis stays in Mavs. They're
Yeah,
definitely
I
leaving.
think because he was frustrated about his role with Doncic.
Here it is. Going into this offseason with a chip on my shoulder, I'm gonna use all this noise to fuel me even more. Only focused on what I can control, and that's grinding to be better each and every day. I'll keep smiling and enjoying the process through everything. Thankful for the love and support. Unicorn 2.0 incoming. All the comments are you're trash, get traded.
Wow.
Major cap. You're not that guy, pal. It's
See,
You're
noise.
not that guy, pal.
the
Trust
thing
me.
is that's funny. I feel bad for him. The thing is, there's one problem with Porzingis. That one thing I absolutely despise. You're 7'3". You have someone 5 inches shorter than you. I know you're a shooter. Just post him up. Like literally, you don't need a post game for that. Do you guys think he needs a post game if he has someone guarding him who's 6'7"?
It would help if he got it, but
It would help if he got it, but if he has the mismatch, this
oh,
guy just
sit
shoots
your
over
ass
them.
in the paint, man. Just sit your ass in the paint. You're how tall is he? How tall is he?
Seven
Let's
foot three.
7'3".
He's seven
he's
foot
Seven
three.
7'3", bro. Just sit in the paint. You think Taco Fall's gonna stand in the 3-point line, bro? He knows he's tall.
Okay,
He
but
knows his role. Just sit in the.
Porzingis can shoot. Just Taco can't shoot.
Nah, bro. Porzingis isn't shooting trash though. Porzingis has been bad from the 3-point line. So like, either
Yeah.
get better at that or go in the paint.
Yeah, but I just feel like he should develop a post game because I feel like that would really help him.
It would
Him and
help.
his game.
Honestly, I know the Knicks would never do this, but I think Julius Randle could be good on the Warriors.
No, that's
Nah.
yeah.
I mean, I feel like if you're the Warriors, you're kind of looking for another defensive anchor in a way.
Oh yes, yeah, you're right. But you have
Because Klay
Draymond.
Thompson, he's a good defender. He's above
Yeah, but
average.
we don't know how well he's gonna move.
But that's what I'm gonna
after.
say. Coming back from the worst injuries, the two worst injuries in the NBA, coming back from those two, I mean, I don't know how reliable he's gonna be on the defensive side of the ball.
He'll bounce back.
But
I think
yeah.
superstars.
But the thing is, in a way, he's lucky that he's a shooter and not someone who drives. Because like
Yeah.
his game is gonna stay the same. You don't need athleticism for being a shooter. You know what I mean? In a
Hey
way.
guys, hear me out. Hear me out.
He's got hops though. You know the thing.
Yeah.
Clay can dunk it.
He
Pretty
can
well.
dunk
You gotta, yeah.
He got injured going for a dunk.
Yeah, hear me out. Hear me out. Kevin Durant to the Warriors.
That's
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
No.
that's not.
I mean, Steve Kerr's trying to.
Imagine
Yo,
if the
Steve-
Warriors formed a super team. Like,
Again.
bro, who needs? Oh my god.
Oh my god! You know what I could see happening? Okay. Call me crazy. We're gonna talk about this player in this episode. Do you guys have a clue of who I'm thinking for the Warriors?
Ben Simmons.
Ben
Ben Simmons.
Simmons.
Yes, Ben
He would
Simmons.
actually fit, I think.
That's what I'm saying, bro. You have the best two best shooters, okay, and you need defense. I mean,
That is true.
Who can they offer
know?
the Sixers though? That would make them.
two lottery picks.
But I don't. I think Sixers
They need a
are.
player to bring
Sixers-
them to the championship.
Wiggins.
Yeah, I agree with Yusuf. Like Sixers are in a win now mode, and I don't think they're
They
gonna
don't
settle
care
for
about
draft
lottery
picks.
picks. A team like that's in a rebuild
Yeah.
would care about lottery
Oh,
picks.
that's true. Yeah.
So
Okay.
I think the Warriors should look for a team that has a solid player, is in a rebuild, and is looking to give them away.
That's true. Yeah. I mean, I don't know which teams that are. I mean, are you Bradley Beal's one of them? What other teams are there? That is,
The Wizards don't want to give away Beal right now. I don't think.
yeah. They don't want to, but if Beal wants out, then
Beal wants to stay
I mean,
in Washington though.
he's
That's the
loyal
thing.
to the soil, but like I don't know how long you have to
Yeah.
how long you're gonna win a championship.
I like
you know what I mean?
I like loyal players, man. I do.
Yeah,
I want Kawhi to
That's
go
why I
to the
like
Warriors.
Lillard a lot. I like
So
Beal.
that would be good.
If Cade stays loyal, he's gonna be really well respected, bro. Staying loyal to Detroit is like fair play, man. Like honestly, man.
I saw a stat like Detroit has only won 44 games since 2008 or something.
Bro, they're
Wow.
on like a thing. They have like 20 straight playoff losses or something, or 18,
That is-
something crazy
That
like
is
that.
crazy.
Wait, no, I don't know. 40. That can't be 44.
44
44
what?
is
Definitely
like-
wasn't 44.
Regular season wins.
Oh my god.
I mean,
It
I don't
can't be
think it's
44.
I mean, Cade on the Detroit Pistons. That's going to be interesting. He's either going to play like I feel like Cade going to Detroit is going to make him like a superstar, or he's just going to be terrible. I feel like there's no in between. It's like either
Bro,
the
what
Detroit
if Cade
Pistons.
get bust, man? I'm gonna laugh so
Bro,
hard if Cade's a bust.
Oh my god, that would be so sad.
He just goes there and like can't shoot, can't jump, can't do anything.
Everyone's like Detroit basketball is back, and then you get Cade who's a bust. That would be so sad.
They've got 3 like all rookie team potential people. They got the 2 from
That is
this year,
true.
Sadiq Bey, and I forgot the other one. And they got what's his name?
Isaiah Stewart. Yo, their core is looking nice. You draft Cade. You have Killian Hayes. You have Isaiah Stewart. You have Sadiq Bey. You have Jeremy Grant. That's a
Jeremy
sick core.
Grant.
And then you have Dennis Smith Jr. from the New York
And
Knicks.
Corey Joseph as a veteran for Cade.
True.
That's
Yeah,
not.
we got the
He's their
Canadian.
veteran. That's why they brought him in.
Canadian legend, former Raptor.
They're in a good position to rebuild.
Raptors legend.
They are definitely, and I could see them like if they just like in 2 years they make a good splash on a superstar. You're
Because
chilling.
they're also young too.
They are.
Like Jeremy
It's,
Grant's the
literally,
oldest in that 5. Like
Yeah,
he's-
and he had a really good season. Did you guys watch
You
the?
gotta go into your LeBron mode and start recruiting people from now, man.
Yes, sir.
I'm telling you,
Legit.
bro, he's got like especially if he starts playing well. That's when he's got to start recruiting people. Even if their team's playing well, he's got to recruit people.
Facts. Also, another option for the Warriors, it just came to my mind. Let's say Kawhi leaves, Paul George.
Paul George just signed like a big extension with
Yeah,
the Clippers. I don't think he's
Yeah,
gonna.
but let's see Kawhi, how he does.
Kawhi's not leaving.
Let's see.
Man. Like, who are we kidding? Especially after this year. You know, I thought I knew he wasn't leaving even if they got eliminated in the first round. You know, what I mean?
No, but like
But he's gonna
Kawhi
roll.
wants
They
to
get
stay in
swept by the
California.
He's like, oh, if I'm there, we're winning.
He
If
might go
I'm
to the
there,
Lakers.
we're not going on.
Kawhi to the
You know?
Lakers, yeah, my bad.
okay, because Kawhi chose LA because he wanted to stay close to his family,
Yeah,
but San Francisco's not too far from LA. Like
that's what I'm saying. Oh yeah,
the same state.
Here's the thing, man. Kawhi.
I'm sorry to say, I love Curry and stuff. He's like my favorite point guard after Kyle Lowry, of course. But I don't want another super team in the NBA. You know, and I mean, actually, to be honest, I'd actually enjoy that. Screw it, bring Kawhi to the Warriors.
Yeah, bro. I've
Screw
been.
the Nets, bro. I don't want the
used
Nets
to be
to win.
like that. I know what you mean because I used to be exactly the same way, especially when the Nets built that super team. But then I was like, bro, it's just fun basketball. Like, especially to a city that hasn't won a championship. You know what I mean? If the Nets won the championship, it'd be cool. Because like Harden gets his ring, Kyrie gets his ring.
But
You know,
the one
Harden
thing
gets
I
the
didn't
first
like
ring. The Nets
about
get their first ring.
the
That'd be
one thing
cool.
I don't like about the Nets situation is that see Warriors they built players like Clay, Draymond. They had a core. The Nets just took the easy path. Like, okay, sign, 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 sign. Like it would be nice and stuff, but I just feel like how everything went down, I wouldn't really like
It's
for
not
them to
how
win.
this league works, man. It's not how the league
Like
works anymore.
like
It's
the whole James
all
Harden
free agents.
situation.
That's why the
Honeycomb
Raptors
Harden.
championship was so pure, bro. It was one great, well-minded, a trade that worked in favor of both the teams, and building up players. We had veterans, we had shot blockers, we
Which
had a
one?
deep
The
bench.
Raptors.
Yeah, the Raptors, bro. That was
I
like the
mean,
perfect
how did that help the Spurs?
thing. They got a solid piece in DeRozan, and they finally
But he's
decided.
been useless for them. He's been good. Don't get me
Nah,
wrong.
he's been good, bro. He's been good. They're
I'm
not
pretty
trying
sure
to
their
make the
worst.
playoffs. They're in a rebuild. They're just like thing.
What if DeRozan goes to the Warriors?
They.
DeRozan's gonna go to the Knicks.
I don't think DeRozan fits on the Warriors, honestly.
He could.
Because like,
You have shooters around you, but
well,
I
like,
feel like if you're the Warriors, you want a 3-and-D, someone who's 3-and-D.
Yeah.
Cause like
OG.
give
no,
us Curry. We'll
OG's
give you
staying with
OG.
us. Facts, yo,
OG's.
that's a fair deal. Definitely. Would you do that?
I mean, a future Hall of Famer, Defensive Player of the Year, and OG Anunoby for some guy called Stephen Curry. I mean,
Yo, give me
I
Seth
don't
Curry.
know.
I'll take Seth Curry. Yo, do you see the playoff stats?
That
Holy, Seth
guy
Curry's
that's a
dominating
baller,
Steph.
bro. That's a baller.
Alright,
That's a baller.
let's transition to the game that happened yesterday, Suns versus Clippers. So game one
I'm so
happened
mad.
and Suns.
The Suns eked out a win over.
Oh, okay.
Siri wants to talk too.
Bro, damn. So Suns win by 6 in game one, and all I can say is Devin Booker. This guy, everyone was like, "Oh, he's empty stats." But this playoff series, he's been showing that empty stats is fake.
I want to talk about this first though before we get into the game. These referees, man. I know, like you guys know, especially Nanji. You know, like I talk trash about the refs
Yeah.
all the time. But bro, I saw like a stat that the last 90 seconds took 33 minutes.
It's
Yeah.
it's
Not-
it's pathetic. It's pathetic.
Bro,
It's
it
like
took 'em-
that happened
it took
yesterday.
'em at least 5 to 10 minutes to determine who
Yeah.
was on the floor, bro. I knew who was on the floor sitting
I
in my
know
bed
it's
at 1
crazy.
a.m. Tired
But
as hell.
okay, I want to talk about game two, but I just want to take just a quick minute to talk about game one. So, no Kawhi, no CP3, and Booker. Devin Booker just went off 40 points, 11 assists, 13 rebounds in
Do
44
you know that
minutes.
was his first triple double?
I
Yeah.
didn't know that.
Crazy. It's his
They
first
said
triple
first.
double.
I'm like, no, wait. They're probably talking about the playoffs, right? There's no way this man hasn't
His
gotten
career.
a triple double.
Yeah, man.
But that game went down to the wire. Paul George stepped up, 34 points, playoff B. Terrence Mann, 9 points only. But
Mhm.
it's good to see the Clippers kind of staying in with the Suns, even without Kawhi.
Yeah.
So it's like going into the playoffs, everyone was like, "Oh, they only have Kawhi and Paul George." But seeing this team, the X factors like Reggie Jackson, it's really nice. Like Reggie Jackson has stepped up a lot for this team, and I don't think you're in this situation if Reggie Jackson is not playing this way.
Yeah.
So it's
I'm
been
so mad about
exciting.
yesterday, though.
It's been an exciting game.
Yeah, I'm so mad about yesterday because I'm cheering for the Clippers, right?
Oh, you are?
I'm a big Paul George fan.
Oh, okay.
Every
I
team you
can't.
support is losing, bro.
Dude, I
The
can't.
Sixers.
I know, like the
Bro,
Sixers.
the trash, the Sixers. Now the Clippers down 0-2.
Bro, I think you're the curse for them. Every team you cheer for.
Yo, be a Celtics fan next year. Be a Celtics fan, please.
I am a Celtics fan.
Oh, shit. Well, that's why I got.
Oh, that makes
Tatum.
sense.
I'm a
Makes a
Tatum
lot of
fan,
sense.
like
No, I respect Tatum. He's
but,
amazing.
If he
But
played for
I
the
just-
Raptors,
Just one thing to mention. Can we just talk about someone who went from known as a tank master to being a huge piece in the Western Conference Finals. Cameron
Yeah,
Payne.
Cameron Payne.
Bro, this guy went from being everyone hating him, and if you wanted to tank, you bring him on your team, to being the starting point guard of a Western
Was he?
Conference Finals
I
team.
don't know. I don't remember this. Wait, people
On the
thought
Bulls, when he was on like the Bulls,
yeah.
he got
Yeah.
so much hate. He was so bad.
Jesus, how do you even get to the Suns?
The
I'm not
Suns
sure.
were
I
dogs as
think
well.
they recruited him last bubble, if I'm
Ah,
not mistaken.
okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know
Yeah.
that. Yeah, Payne's a baller. I think Johnson too, bro. He got to shoot more. I'm telling you. I told you guys from the first episode that guy, he's gonna be insane. Cam Johnson.
Yeah, I love this
Bro,
Phoenix Suns team.
he 2 games in a row where like it was the fourth quarter and he hadn't missed a shot. He's got to shoot more.
Yeah, definitely. The Suns team, it's like anyone you put on, they have so many good players.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know
So
who I
many.
love?
Cam Johnson, 24 minutes, 11 points. Pardon
Solid.
me, Ian?
I love DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah.
Oh my
He
god.
is such a good center. Like
He is. He really is. And
he's like
I
the
think-
traditional center, and so efficient too. Like and so athletic.
yeah. I feel like the best thing about him though is he was in the draft class with Doncic, but yet he's showing that the Suns didn't screw up by taking him at first overall pick.
Yeah.
And one thing I wanted to mention is that the Clippers' small ball scheme will not work against the Suns, because Ayton is different players from Rudy Gobert and Porzingis.
Bro,
He's
that's
gonna
what I
go
said
in the
when we
paint. He's
said
an offensive
that-
center.
We talked about this series in the last episode, and we were talking about like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, we're gonna try the small ball thing. I said it, bro. Ayton is going to cook Batum, bro. They've got to put.
He will,
what's
definitely
his name,
will.
Zubac out there. He was
Zubac
destroying
or
Batum.
Cousins. He was. It's just
Even
because
Boogie's trash, bro. He ain't what he used to be.
yeah. But the thing is that you like the Clippers, they can't run the small ball lineup. End of discussion. Because
They can't.
it's different from the other two series that they've played. Ayton actually is a center who goes in the paint and he can dunk the ball. You know what I mean? Rudy
He's an
Gobert, he's just
he's an
defensive center.
offensive center.
Porzingis is just a 7'3" Steph Curry who misses. So
Yeah.
he's kind of useless. But Ayton has been showing up and he's been making them pay for running small ball lineup. And he can guard the perimeter better than the other two centers they've played with.
Exactly.
What were you saying, Yusuf?
What happened?
You were about to
Did
say
you-
something.
I don't know. Maybe I was just talking about a thing. I know Ayton. I knew Batum wasn't gonna do anything to Ayton. They gotta put Zubats out there a lot. They gotta
Like Zubac,
I know he's not like,
Yeah.
but like him, you have no other option. Man. You have nothing else.
A Serge Ibaka would have helped them. Having a Serge
Exactly.
Ibaka,
very much.
Yeah, they got him.
really, like
Yeah.
really, that
You
would
guys
help them
think it's
so
a
much.
sweep? Do you think it's a sweep?
No, I think Suns in 6. I mean, I'm not doubting the Clippers even when they're down 0-2. I mean, they've showed us like this whole playoffs down 0-2. But the thing is, I feel like the Suns are really different. They will not take their foot off the gas. They will keep driving.
That's what they
They'll
said
keep
about
going.
Utah.
I mean, we've seen the
No, but we have
Suns.
the benefit of hindsight. That's the thing. Like we have the benefit of hindsight with Utah. It's like now, like before we said like Utah is different than the Mavs. We're not gonna let them go like win after going down 0-2. And then after we're like, yeah, I never really thought that they were gonna do it anyways. But like, I don't know. I believe in the Clippers, but I still think that.
I
Phoenix
mean,
is definitely
yeah, I think Suns are like, I feel like they're just better. You know what I mean? They're more of an all around team. It's not just one player doing good. For Utah, it was like Donovan Mitchell just here, Donovan Mitchell, get us 40, get us 40, get us 40. If you can't get 40, then you're losing. The Suns, they're like a team. They're like a team. Everyone's like contributing 10
They
points.
give
from
me
Trent.
Raptors vibes. That's why I'm saying they're gonna win champ. They give me vibes from our championship team.
That's true.
Everyone-
Like you have a Kawhi, yeah. Like who's Devin Booker?
I guarantee you, if Kawhi Leonard had one bad game, someone else would have stepped up.
Yeah,
And if
definitely.
Kawhi Leonard got a cut on his nose from a Patrick Beverly slap or something, then a Lowry or Siakam would step up. And the rest of the team.
Yeah.
That's what happened, bro. Booker went off. They didn't slow down. They went, okay, we'll keep going.
Yeah.
Who cares?
But yeah, and Booker didn't have the greatest game. He had he was
Yeah,
really
bro. That was a
inefficient.
team effort, man.
It was team effort. DeAndre Ayton though, the game winner. Oh my
Yeah.
god,
Yeah, we haven't even
bro,
Did
talked
you
about
see
the
how
game
high
winner
up
yet.
he got?
it was crazy, bro. That was like on Zubac. It was sick.
Yeah.
The pass though, everything. Okay, I want to just take a mention. I don't think that the Suns could win that game if it wasn't for that review. Think about it. They had no timeouts remaining. They had no chance to drop a play. That's why I feel like if you're going to check if the whose ball it is, I feel like the players shouldn't be allowed to go back to their benches and talk to their coach. I just feel like this doesn't make sense. Like I
True.
feel like they should still be on court and just taking a break there because that gives an opportunity. Like that review benefited the Clippers by a mile.
But
You
but
really
like,
think the Clippers get that same play if there's no review and they said Suns ball from the beginning?
oh, you mean the Suns?
Yeah, I mean the Suns. Talking
Yeah,
about the
yeah.
Suns.
Here's the thing about that though. They can't control it. They can't control it like that.
They kind of can. They can just like
They
force the
can
players to stay on the court.
stay on the court.
There's gonna be too much flaws with that. They're like, they have to think. It's not like they can get the security to like be like, okay, don't let him pass this line. The referees are the only ones who can impact it. That'd just be too much.
I mean, if the coach wants to yell out a play in front of everyone, that's go ahead.
They just
But
gotta
I
take
feel
less
like,
time, man. They just gotta take less time. It's as simple as that. They gotta take less time.
yeah, but I feel like they want to make everything precise. Like, imagine they made a mistake on that Beverly. You know how Devin Booker hit it out? Beverly.
Yeah.
Do you think
Yeah.
that was the right call, or do you think it should have been Suns ball?
It's the right call, but like it's not a good call.
It was the right call, but it was an annoying call. It was,
Yeah.
like, just let him play, man. Come on.
I mean, it was the ball's out. I don't know how you.
I know, but that Jeff Van Gundy. I love Jeff Van Gundy, by the way. That's like one of my favorite commentators. But he just says it how it is, bro. If the referees are trying, it's like that's a horrible call. These referees.
Oh, is
have
it
been
Mike
horrible
Breen?
all game
Mike
long. He's awesome.
Mike Breen.
Mike
Breen's
Breen
partner.
is like professional, you know what I mean? He's like, all right, yeah, but by according to the rule books. And then Jeff Van Gundy's like,
Yeah.
no, that's a dumb rule. This is
Yeah.
my rule,
Bro,
Wait.
I love their commentary. Like the bank, that's the best to watch, bro. It's like
Yeah.
hand down, man down.
That trio right
love
there, bro. Mark Jackson, Jeff
Yeah.
Van Gundy, and Mike Breen.
Wait,
I don't want
is,
Jeff Van Gundy to get a job as a coach, so I can stay as a commentator.
Yeah.
wait, is Stan Van Gundy and Jeff Van Gundy related?
They're brothers.
Oh no,
Yeah.
wait, really?
Yeah. Jeff Van Gundy, they coached against each other one year.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
that's insane. But yeah, I really hope this Phoenix Suns team gets a championship.
They're
Booker.
gonna sweep the
They deserve it.
Clippers, and they're gonna run through whoever comes in the finals.
Okay, but like, we have to agree that this is kind of like one of the luckiest rings.
No,
I don't want to be a hater, but you have half a LeBron and basically no AD versus the Lakers, no Jamal Murray with the Nuggets,
No
And
Kawhi with the Clippers.
no Kawhi with the Clippers.
But to be fair, the Suns went through injuries. CP3's out for this series. CP3 was like a 25% of himself versus the Lakers with the shoulder.
Sure.
So I
guess.
mean,
But Chris
you
Paul's gonna
got
be back
lucky.
next game.
It's not confirmed
But,
because
like,
it's not that he got COVID-19. It's not just that he like had interaction. So coming back, but the thing is, I saw him spending time with his like family, like his kids. So I don't know if they got COVID too
yeah.
because he was like
Here's how
making
I look
TikToks with them.
Here's how I look at it. If I'm asking is this: if the Nuggets had Jamal Murray, do the Suns still have a chance to win that series?
Easily. They're still
Yes.
there. I still have them coming out of that series with Jamal
Exactly.
Murray there.
If the Lakers
Maybe it's not 4 games.
AD and LeBron, if they still have a chance, don't they?
If
Yes.
you have a fully
No, they still
if you have a
Okay,
Think
if
about
LeBron never got that
the way
ankle
AD was
injury,
playing.
if you have a full healthy LeBron James and an Anthony Davis, I don't know if the Suns are coming out of that
No,
series.
but a healthy AD doesn't mean that he's shooting lights out from three, like bubble AD.
okay,
He can still,
okay,
he's
but
still missing three because even healthy AD was missing threes this year.
no, but like LeBron clearly was like a shell.
He
of
was
himself.
not- LeBron was not
Like
100%.
LeBron was
LeBron-
always going to be max. He could have been at like 50% in my opinion, because he's old. That's
LeBron-
where the age comes in.
no,
That's
no,
where-
no. That is not age. That is that ankle injury. He even said, "I don't feel 100%."
Exactly.
So
He's not
a
And like,
healthy.
he's never gonna be 100% ever again because he's 36. He's
No,
nah, bro,
LeBron's not
36.
he's
aging.
just gotta take some time in Cancun to rest that ankle, and then he'll be fine.
Facts, bro.
Enjoy it, man. Or break Alex Caruso out of jail.
Oh my god, yo! Can we take a
That's
minute to
my
talk
man,
about
bro.
that?
That's the goat.
Dude, he's the
Oh,
goat in my books. He's the goat in my books.
That's the goat.
Alex
bro.
Caruso.
Yo, J.R. Smith taught him all.
Exactly,
Oh
bro.
my god, bro, that is
What's with
jokes.
LeBron teaming up with drunk people and freaking bro
Go
stoners?
smoke weed.
Exactly.
Yo, LeBron's gonna get Alex Russo out of there. He's like, hello,
Apparently
I
Texas
want
are
Kuzma and
really
Alex Russo out of here.
yeah.
Get them
Apparently
outta here.
Texas are really strict with their weed laws. So yeah, and
There's only 2
gambling,
ounces as
you can
well.
gamble there as well.
Wow,
Like
that's
they're
insane.
really strict with those laws. So it makes sense that he got arrested there. But that's the goat. Shout out Caruso. Free my man. He did nothing wrong. That's my guy.
Okay, guys, so while we're talking about the Lakers, I saw this mock trade on Instagram. It's a sign and trade with Kyle Lowry. Okay,
No, bro.
so
First of all, I let you keep talking, but NBA Instagram is like the worst platform ever for NBA, bro. It has some of the dumbest stuff in the world. I swear. to
no,
God.
not really. Some of the
No,
trades are
bro,
really good.
bro, it's so bad. It's actually so bad, bro.
It makes Twitter look good, which is
Exactly.
a statement.
Twitter has horrible
Yeah.
opinions, too, but like, NBA Instagram is actually horrible.
So I saw this mock trade. So would you guys rather Lowry get a sign and trade for Kyle Kuzma, Montrezl Harrell, and
No,
the first
already
round
no.
pick?
I don't want Harold, bro. I don't want them. That's the thing. I don't want them.
So you rather
keep
let Lowry walk?
Keep Lowry.
You rather let him?
No, sign and trade with another team, like the Sixers or
It's like,
something.
bro, we have the leverage, man. It's not like Lowry's gonna. If we think
Oh my
If-
god!
if they're not gonna offer us like something that's worth it, then we'll re-sign Lowry. It's as simple as that.
Do you think Lowry takes a pay cut to stay in Toronto?
No,
A little, yes, a little.
no. I'm saying no.
He
He even said it.
He's at the point in career where I don't think he cares about the money.
He does. He even said it in his in his media. He's like, I
He
want my
knows he's
generation.
not a 30 bro. He knows he's not like the money he was once.
He says, okay, yeah, but he says he has a lot of basketball left in him, so he's probably looking for 20, 25 million.
Yeah,
Maybe even 30.
No, if someone gives him 30, I'm sorry to say I love you, Lowry, but that's overpaid.
It's overpaid.
man.
He's
He'll
like
have a
36,
bounce
bro.
back year. He's gonna have a bounce back year. He's gonna be an all-star
Definitely.
next year.
So
Him.
the Suns and Clippers, just to wrap up this series, do you guys think the Clippers can come back?
No,
No.
You don't
they
think?
can.
Clippers
No,
come
they
back?
can come back, but they're not going to.
Do you
They
think?
need
Okay, so
James
you don't
Brown
think?
to step
Do you
up.
think?
He's
Do
not
you
going
think
to.
they're not going to win this series, or do you not? Do you think they're not going to come back? Do
I
you think they're
said
going to tie the series 2-2?
I don't see it happening without Kawhi.
Okay.
They
What about you,
can.
Yusuf?
I'm gonna say it again. They can do it. I don't think they're going to because they need other people to step up,
Okay, fair enough.
and they're not going to.
I think they can come back, but I don't think they're winning the series.
Okay.
I feel like maybe what happens is that Suns go up 3-0. I feel like it's gonna go 2-1, then 3-1, and then 3-2, and then Suns take it out.
Ian, man, you gotta get on that jinx, bro. Start rooting for the Suns so that the Clippers can win. Bro, honestly, you should if we find out that you're cursed, you should start watching hockey and like support whoever the Leafs face in the first round. And maybe they'll make it out of the first round for once. That's a cursed franchise if I've ever seen one. I know we talking basketball here, but the Toronto Maple Leafs are the most cursed franchise.
Oh my god, bro! I feel so bad for the Maple Leafs. I have a friend in from my old school. Me and you know him, Matthew.
Yeah,
this
Matthew.
guy.
He was
He's a
devastated.
die-hard Leafs fan.
Yeah.
It was funny. I mean, I
I
feel
think he was
bad.
actually, like,
We're
depressed.
actually depressed, though. It's
I
actually
think
so
he
bad.
was, yeah. I was sad that the Raptors didn't make the playoffs, but I'm like, you know what? If anything, I should be happy.
I mean, we got a top 4 pick. Like,
Yeah,
Top
it's
4
all
pick. I
worth
mean,
it.
I'm not trying to
It's
play
all
in
worth
Tampa
it.
where my home court is booing me.
Facts.
That's definitely what home court is, you know? Booing
okay,
the
but
home
Philly
team.
was booing Ben Simmons too, so like,
Okay, because Ben Simmons is a different story. Talking about Ben Simmons, let's talk about the Philly and Hawk series.
Yeah, that happened after we recorded the podcast, right?
it
Yeah,
seems
that
like
was
so
the-
long ago.
I know, because so much basketball is every day. It's like a game happening. So Trae Young struggled that game. He struggled really badly, but he made a big shot. He made some big
He also
shots.
got some big time assists to
Yeah,
Capella.
yeah, true. He played with like he.
I think we did.
I know
Talk,
he had a
wait,
bad.
hold on. I think we did talk about it. We record Sunday, right? I
The
think the
game
game
We
happened on
did, we
Saturday.
did, we did. We did talk about it.
We have
No, we
short-term memory
recorded
loss,
Saturday.
so I'm sorry. But
We recorded Saturday. The game
we
happened on
recorded
Sunday.
Saturday. I think
Yeah,
that
I
was.
remember 5 p.m.
No, wait, no, because I remember Yusuf. You talked about
Yeah,
OG
game
Ananobi
happened.
being better than Ben Simmons.
Yeah, game happened. Never mind. Yeah. No. Thing. We haven't talked about it. You're right.
Because
It
Ben
happened
Simmons has
Sunday
been
night.
bad for the whole series. It wasn't just Game 7. It's been the whole
That is
series.
true.
It
No,
happened
it's not the
Sunday
whole
night.
low-key the whole playoffs.
Right. We
Sunday,
haven't
because I
talked
remember
about
I
it.
went out that day.
Talked about it. It happened
Yeah,
Sunday night.
so
Okay, go on. Keep talking.
Kevin
I don't think
Herter
I've ever
stepped
been
up.
that sad at a basketball game.
Pardon me?
What happened?
Like, I don't think I've ever been that sad watching a basketball game
Oh
than
yeah.
I was
Yeah,
in Game
you
7
wanted
of the
this. I
Sixers.
keep forgetting, man.
Like, I
It
was a
was.
Sixers fan since like the start of the season, like before they were even good. So I was like so happy,
Did you?
and then like
Yeah.
who
So
were you? Who you wanted the Raptors to win? Obviously, when we faced them, right?
yeah, I was only a Philly fan this year.
Okay. I
so
was gonna say, man.
Sixers
Candy
lose to
Traders.
Hawks after having the number 1 seed in the East. Kevin Herter stepped up with Trae Young
Everything
playing
looked-
bad.
Ginger. They got cooked by a ginger, bro.
He got
Oh.
cooked by a
A
dentist.
ginger.
That he like that the best performance.
Nah, fair
Big
play
for-
to him. Fair play to him.
Yo, the Hawks came out of nowhere. Like, okay, going into the season, seeing the Gallinari signing, see the Rajon Rondo signing, which really didn't make the big difference, but seeing the signings and Bogdanovich they made,
Yeah,
they started out really bad with their old
Lloyd
coach,
Pierce.
and
Lloyd Pierce.
they fired Lloyd Pierce, and then they get Nate McMillan, and they step up and they become the 5th seed. So we all thought, okay, maybe they're gonna go and get out of the first, but in the Eastern Conference Finals, that is
Yeah, like
intense.
I said that they would make the Eastern Conference Finals after I watched Game 3. I think it was after Game 3. I was like there, and I'd watched like this Sixers. I was like, the Hawks can
Yeah.
beat this team.
Your prediction was definitely right. It's Hawks.
I
and
said
seven, so you
I said Hawks in 7. I said Hawks in 7.
shout
I'm
out to you
just
for
saying.
that. Shout out to you for that. So at least we had out of this both Game 7s, we had one person correct. We all said Bucks
We
in
also the
7.
Bucks, yo. We're fair
Bucks in
play to
7.
us. We all predicted Bucks in 7.
Yeah. And then Hawks in 7. So, I mean, a big part of that is Ben Simmons. And I said this in the last episode, the first episode, that Ben Simmons cannot be your second option if you want to win a championship. I said it before, and you guys really said, really? I mean, he showed this. He proved me right. And I really don't think he can be your number 2 option. Because he's just scared to shoot. Like that pass where he made to Matisse Thybulle,
yeah,
bro. I would watch that and I try to give him the benefit of the doubt. Maybe he thought like, oh, Thybulle was like closer, he would have the easy dunk rather than him like getting blocked from Gallinari. But he was right in front of the net. You're
Trey
6'10",
Hall of Fame rim protector.
bro. Oh my god, that was just hard to watch. That was just hard. My eyes were bleeding.
Here's
Just
the thing about Ben Simmons that's really annoying. He's a pass first guy, which I get, but it becomes to the point where he's looking for the pass instead of the shot.
but
You're
the thing
supposed to-
is,
you're supposed to look for the shot first, and if it's not there, then you pass. He's a great passer, man, but like he's just not looking for the shot. That's where the hesitancy comes from.
he's scared. He's scared to shoot. It's like he's scared to have the ball in big moments. He's scared of getting fouled.
But bro, that was a layup and a dunk, though.
I know.
For that.
It's
That's where the
terrible.
hesitancy carries over.
Did you
to
see
think-
Joel Embiid's reaction, bro? That was priceless.
Yeah.
Bro, what are like? He's probably thinking, "What are you doing, Simmons?" And he
You
even
know what
called him
Shaq
out. He's
said?
like,
Shaq was like, "Oh, bro, if I go back to the locker room, I'm literally beating up Ben Simmons.
Beating
We're
him,
we're literally jumping Ben Simmons after a game."
"Yeah."
But,
Man, Chuck
like,
tried
on
to.
the bright side,
Everyone was on
What?
his. Everyone was on his side, but Shaq just came on. He's like, "No, you gotta shoot that ball. I don't care." And he was just attacking. Yeah, what were you saying, Ian?
But like on the bright side, Ben Simmons turned down Team USA to develop his skills during the off season. So I mean,
He's
what
getting
happened
out of
to
here.
him?
He's getting traded. He's getting traded. He is not
Really?
coming back with the 76ers. If he's coming back with the 76ers, I'm asking Daryl Morey, what are you doing?
Daryl Morey already basically said he's not trading him. He's like, they're a fantastic trio. That's what he said.
Yeah,
What is his
fantastic
trade
trio.
value?
So wait, what did this trio do? Get first rounded, get swept by the Celtics. My bad. Lose in the second round to a Hawks team where you had the bigger advantage.
I will say this about the sweep. Simmons was injured.
Yeah,
Facts.
okay.
But he wouldn't have made a difference, honestly.
Yeah,
If
he
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 would've
was
just-
probably.
yeah.
No, he wouldn't make a difference. He wouldn't make a difference for the Celtics side. He would help the Celtics.
Give him credit.
He would help the Celtics.
I'm trying to give Ben Simmons as much benefit of the doubt because he can, bro. He can be a superstar, man. He could be one of the
He
best.
peaked in his first year.
He's just that's really funny, bro. If you think his best season was his first year, and I mean he has
can
that
be a
potential.
superstar.
That's
Yeah,
why
he has the potential.
I don't blame Daryl Morey for not giving up on him yet, but like, dang, Simmons, man, you gotta.
But who do they get for Ben Simmons? Like the
That's
best
what
I
I'm-
think
yeah.
you can get is CJ,
Great value.
and I don't think
I
76ers
wanna-
want him.
So first for the Sixers, do you think they should blow it up or just go for it again?
I say run it back.
Run it back?
Yeah, I say run it
What
back.
about you, Yusuf?
I mean, once again, like, here's the problem with these types of questions. I don't know what his trade value is. I don't know how other teams' GMs are gonna look at Ben Simmons and be like, he's worth this and this.
But
you know what I mean?
seeing what the Philadelphia 76ers have been doing for the last two postseasons, do you think they should run it back or blow it up? Do you think it's time to hit
You
not
don't blow it up.
reset,
You can't blow
No.
it up. You have prime
not
Embiid.
reset, but
You
just
have an MVP.
yeah, no, just blow it up in a sense where you try to go for another core to win it.
I mean, I like running it back if you're the Sixers because you can get in small pieces. You can always get you could get a steal in the draft. You can get a solid role player. You get a solid bench piece, and just hope. You just gotta hope that Ben Simmons shows up and plays better, and that's all up to him. If he doesn't, then you trade him. You also look at trade scenarios. There's a whole bunch of things.
I
aren't
say you try to
horrible.
I say you try to trade Ben Simmons. I think the time is up for Joel Embiid and Ben Simmons duo. I just don't see it working out. Like, I know he's a really good defender, but even Doc Rivers was fed up of him. Someone's like, "Do you think he can be the starting point guard of a championship team?" He's like, "I don't know." He just looked like he was about to cry.
No, I think that was like a thing. I think that was
Doc
another
Rivers
media
is-
answer to try and avoid it. You know what I mean? He's not gonna go out and say Ben Simmons is trash. So I don't
Yeah,
take.
I mean,
I don't take anything.
Doc
from
Rivers is
media
cursed.
outlets, bro. I don't take anything from media.
what did you say again?
Doc Rivers is cursed.
Yeah, he
Every team he goes to chokes.
Yeah.
Like
Clippers.
it's not even.
Clippers.
Sometimes it's not even his fault. Like
And it's both in game sevens.
like he can't make Kawhi hit shots like last year. Like he's not the one shooting. He's not the one that passed up on the dunk. Like
Yeah, maybe he's just cursed, bro. Maybe he's just cursed.
It's not his fault. Joel Embiid got the ball stripped from him.
Mm-hmm.
That Gallinari steal though, that was clutch.
I'm laughing at John Collins, bro. He showed up to the post game interview and
Oh,
he sure of him dunk.
bro,
Yeah,
did
fair,
you
bro.
see his
Let's
shirt?
Take the last lap, bro.
He
What was
he
it?
wore a shirt of like the poster he did on Joel Embiid.
That like Embiid was complaining. You know Embiid was like complaining about an offensive foul, so he
Yeah.
showed up like
I
wearing.
kind of saw it, and he kind of did put him in a headlock. Yo, in that picture, it's like his head's around
It's
him.
a poster, man. It's a poster.
poster.
It's a highlight. It's a poster. You can't take that away from him because he sort of hit him.
Yeah.
A poster. You dunked it.
So do you guys think that this Simmons should remain on the Sixers, or do you think they should look to trade him?
Give him one more year. Get another
One more
bench
year.
piece. Call a bench piece. See what happens with the East. And then
Okay.
here's the thing with
Also
giving
look
it
at-
one more year.
What do you
The
say?
problem with giving it one more year for the Sixers is that if that year doesn't work, Joel Embiid is asking to leave because
That's
the
what I'm
year
saying.
after that is his last year
He's
on the
loyal,
contract.
bro. You guys need to understand these African dudes and these European dudes are loyal. They're gonna stay.
I know, but like
They're not
if
a LeBron James trying to go to the Miami.
loyalty is one thing, okay? But being fed up is another thing. Like how much can you do? Like Damian Lillard, I know he's loyal, but I don't know if he's gonna stay there. I don't know if
He's
I can see him staying with
he
Portland.
loves Portland. If you love a city, if you love a team, you're gonna just ask them and be like, okay, just build around me. You
I
know,
don't know.
think as long as you're a playoff team, keep me here. And the Sixers aren't gonna become a trash team. You know, so Embiid's gonna stay. He's
I
loyal.
don't know.
He signed that extension.
I think I don't think you should run them back with the same exact team. Ian, do you think they should trade Ben Simmons or keep him?
I don't think they should trade Ben Simmons.
Wow, really?
I trust his work ethic in this offseason. I think he
Yo,
knows
do
what
you
he
see the
has to do.
clip of him like hitting shots?
Dude, there's so many clips like that of him like becoming a Steph Curry and then like
Yeah. Here's the
absolutely
Prime
thing.
Michael
catching
Jordan.
fire.
This
I
is the
just
first,
wish he I just wish he took more mid ranges and more threes. Like I know you don't have a shot, but look at Giannis. He's attempting 8 threes a game. You know
yeah.
what I mean? Like I know you'll hit one. Just get into the rhythm. Don't be scared to shoot. You're the
Yeah.
second best player on the team.
I'm given like I know I've been trashing Porzingis as well, but he's in like the same sort of position. For Ben Simmons and Porzingis, this is the first year where they've done trash in the playoffs, have had the media talking about trading them. So this is their first year to go prove themselves in the offseason, work their butt off,
Yeah.
prove why they're still, they should be a crucial part to a championship team, and prove that they should stay because he wants to stay in Philly. Porzingis wants to stay in
Yeah.
Dallas. Prove yourselves,
No,
man.
I don't think he wants to stay in Dallas.
He loves
I don't,
Luca, bro.
no, he
His
doesn't.
teammate
He
stuff,
No.
his teammate
he's
stuff, and his
fr-
European guys are loyal.
he's
That's
frustrated with the
why.
team. He even said like I don't feel like I'm the second star. Like he just feels like
Man, you don't have a say. You don't have a say in that after playing the way he did. You,
Facts.
I
you
don't know.
can't speak.
But
You
like
can't
even in
speak.
the regular season, I was watching this TikTok and it was like they do a pick and pop and Luca just takes like contested shots. So like I feel like he wants to get out of Dallas. I think he wants out. He genuinely wants out.
He's the get out then, bro. He's your superstar. He's gonna take contested shots.
Yeah.
He has to take them. He's your superstar. He's gonna take contested shots.
Okay. Yeah, I see what you mean. So Ben Simmons, one more thing. Let's say you're the Raptors, okay, and Philadelphia's like, okay, I want to sign and trade for Kyle Lowry.
No.
No. Get the
Yeah,
hell.
not taking.
We have OG
Slapping Daryl
Anunoby.
Morey in his face and throwing that offer in the trash, bro. I'm burning it.
Wow, really?
I don't
You
want Ben
wouldn't take Ben
Simmons,
Simmons
bro.
for Lowry?
No,
We
I
have
don't
OG
want him.
Anunoby who does everything. Like
I don't
we don't
want
need
that.
that kind of passer.
I don't know. I think I would want Simmons. With our development crew, I feel like he could become someone. Look at what we did with Siakam.
They can teach him to become less hesitant, though. And I don't know. That's something he has to do
But
by himself.
the fact, okay, I'm saying that he's becoming hesitant because he can't shoot free throws. That's why he's scared of getting fouled. That's why he's scared of having the ball in a bonus situation because he doesn't want to go to the free throw line. You get a jump shot. If he becomes a consistent free throw shooter, 75%, he's not going to be scared of having the ball in his hand. I'm calling that he was scared. He was scared to go up with the ball or just have the ball, and he passed it up because he didn't want to get fouled by Gallinari. That's my prediction.
I think it's literally just a matter of fact that he's just a pass first dude, and he's too hesitant and he doesn't shoot enough, man. The Raptors development can't teach him that, bro. They can't teach
I
him to
think
become less hesitant. I don't care how
I
much
think
better.
I,
They can't teach him that. He's got to do it
I
himself.
think it's
I don't have faith that he's gonna do it for us all of a sudden.
yeah. I mean, I just think
I
it's.
mean,
I just feel like it's him that he doesn't have a shot. Okay, that's the issue.
Maybe.
Ian, what were
We'll
you
see.
saying? Ian, what do you want to say?
I forgot.
Okay. I have short-term memory loss too, bro. I'm
It
gonna
happens.
forget
It
what we talked about in this podcast in like 30 minutes.
happens. Facts. We almost screwed up thinking we talked about the Hawks series.
Exactly, bro. I thought we talked about the Hawks already, and I was like, oh yeah. But
So let's talk about the other game 7 that happened because
Yeah.
we recorded
The
our
only
podcast
time
before that.
the only time a team I cheer for actually wins.
You were going for the Bucks, yes.
I mean, I'm like not a Bucks fan, but like
But
I
yeah, you
wanted the
wanted the
Bucks
Bucks.
to win.
because you predicted them.
So yeah, no, he had the Nets first, and then he saw that James Harden wasn't himself, so he went on Bucks. But
That's okay.
he did. But at first, he did tell me before the series started. I remember asking him, Ian, who you got, the Bucks or the Nets? And he's like, "Yo, screw the Nets. We got the Bucks." So I can vouch for him on that.
Good stuff, Ian.
So
I'm
screw
not
the
a
Nets. We'll
bandwagon.
get them on. So what's your thoughts on that series, guys? Game 7. Oh my God. Oh my.
What a game!
Best.
Game of the year.
Yeah, game of the year. Game of the year.
Oh, game of the year. Game of the year
Is it-
was a thing. Either Lakers versus Warriors or Warriors versus Celtics. If you guys remember that game,
Or Denver versus
Warriors
Portland.
versus Celtics.
there was an insane Warriors
versus
versus
Celtics.
game. It was
Oh yeah, when Tatum went for 40 and like Curry also.
Exactly.
Curry went off too, right? Did
Huh?
Curry go off too? Did Curry go
Yeah,
off too in
Yeah,
that game?
yeah.
Oh, I think I remember that game because I had both of them in fantasy.
It was
Oh, they
it was
dropped
the
me.
game where like a thing Toscano Anderson like ran into the friggin' scores.
Oh yeah, and then the monitor fell onto his head.
Exactly.
Oh shit! I want to go watch the highlights now.
Yeah.
I'll do that right after
Yeah.
this podcast. So what are your thoughts on that game?
Bucks. I
On the
think
game 7.
Harden, all those honey buns that Harden ate to get out of Houston, came back to bite him.
Yeah, Harden. It's just Harden. But KD put them in a position to win. I think I see people talking trash about KD. Do you guys know
No.
Moses?
You have no right to talk about trash about Kevin Durant. This guy was
Yeah.
if his shoe was half an inch smaller, bro. You're sending the Bucks to Cancun and Mike Budenholzer having no job.
Yeah,
But nah,
Here's
he's just
the thing.
size like 17 billion.
bro. You got like LeBron fans as well. Like I don't know if you guys know what Los is, but he's a big LeBron fan. He after KD missed that shot, he was like, "Oh, KD's the people call him the best in the world." He is, bro. You see the things he was doing before that. I don't care if he misses it. Who's he gonna pass
Yeah,
to?
yeah.
Joe
He
Harris.
passed it to Harden.
Harden
He passed it to Harden?
Harden missing
Bro,
too.
no. I want a fatigue Kevin Durant taking that shot.
I take
No, but
Kevin Durant going off over James Harden or Joe Harris or whoever. Who else was on the floor? Who else was on the floor? Think.
Jeff
Green?
Green?
I don't care.
Green.
I want Kevin Durant taking that shot.
Yeah.
That's like
I mean, I don't. You see Ian go?
Yeah, like Kevin Durant during that play, right before he went up to take that shot, he passed it to Harden because he's like,
Yeah.
"Dude, I have nothing left in my legs. Like these boys are dead."
But
And then Harden was just like, "Nope," and just passed it right back.
Yeah, he's like, yo, I'm not shooting with one hand. Come on.
That's
But
like
I feel like he should-
Middleton passing to Pat Connaughton, bro. Like,
Yeah, that's
you
true.
don't do that. You
I
take
feel
that
like
shot.
Kevin Durant should have maybe driven in rather than taking a shot. Because like you have
He's
no
way
legs to
too
take
tired.
that shot. You have no legs to take
Do you
that.
think Do you think it's easier on your legs to go for a drive?
I guess, yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
bro,
you have a
yeah.
chance. That's true. And honestly, I do not blame Kevin Durant. He did everything. 48 points,
Yeah, I only have respect for him.
It was
53 minutes this game, 48 like game 5, and then like
Yeah.
47 in game 6. So you're playing heavy minutes. What did I say last podcast? For the Nets to win, Kevin Durant needs 50, and he didn't need 50. I mean, 49 would have done it, but
Fair play.
Green would have tied it.
I also want to say people aren't talking about. They're doing what like the sports media does for the Raptors. They're not giving the Bucks credit. Bucks deserve a lot of credit. Deserve a lot of
yeah,
respect.
they do.
definitely
The story's all about Kevin Durant. Oh, he was fatigued. Oh, James Harden. Oh, Kyrie wasn't there. Who cares? At the end of the day,
Give
Harden wasn't there.
give credit
Kyrie
where
wasn't
credit
Deal
is
with
due.
it, bro. Give the
You
Bucks
gotta give credit where-
Wow.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
But yo-
Giannis won for 40.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, bro.
He
Two
played
thing that no one's talking
Two-time
about that.
MVP.
Why over 40? It's crazy.
And he was like 2 for 6 on threes too. It was pretty
Yeah.
good.
He's
I'm
shooting
happy
them.
seeing. I'm happy. See, that's what I'm saying. Ben Simmons needs to do
Yeah.
that. Needs to do that, bro.
Yeah.
He needs to. But yeah, seeing Giannis perform like this in the playoffs, it's. I'm like happy it's happening.
Yeah, good for him. He
Yeah, good for
deserves
him.
it.
He
He deserves a finals appearance. He
And-
deserves to lose to the
Yeah.
Suns in 5.
Chris Middleton with that game-winning shot.
Yeah, bro.
Shot.
They're-
Dude, Drew Holiday tried so hard to send these guys to Cancun. Like, he was
started-
trying his
he
absolute
Holiday
best.
hitting
struggled.
shots near the end, though. Fair play to him. He started hitting shots.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did in the fourth quarter. He had like
So-
10 points, I think.
Yeah.
But
I wouldn't agree with some of the shots he took and actually made.
Holiday gets a
like,
pass, bro. Holiday gets a pass. As
Yeah,
long as he
okay,
plays
but
good in the
it's
Hawks.
a
he's-
defense. So prediction.
Yo, PJ
Hawks.
Tucker.
Yeah,
He's a
Like,
good pickup.
They
for them.
just
He's a
kind
good
of
pick.
picked him up like as a small trade.
that's a pick
During-
that teams like the not the Suns, the
Rockets.
Sixers need to do.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's what I mean. Just a solid
yeah.
player to add to your
smart
team.
trade, yeah. So
All-
what do you think the Nets should do next year? I mean, I'm not saying blow it up. I'm saying small adjustments. What do you think they should do? You have
I'm
Dinwiddie
just saying run
coming
it back.
Yeah, so
with the same exact team.
Yeah, same exact team. I think they
I
can
say
win the
I say you run it, but you make one or two small trades. I feel like you try and get a center if you can, because you have Dinwiddie and Harris. Maybe try to get a Miles Turner.
Dinwiddie's leaving
Maybe.
for sure.
You
He's a free agent.
I think he's unrestricted. I think he's restricted. If I'm not mistaken. Let me check.
you get a thing. No, I'm not sure. Maybe he is restricted. I don't know, but thing you get a if you want to add a small a different piece like a center or something. Sure,
Yeah,
go-
center.
Go for it.
A shooting center.
Draft. Do they have any draft picks? Maybe a second rounder. or
Maybe
something?
like a late second round guy.
Bro, draft whoever. Draft a solid player. I don't know. Do whatever, but like you want that.
I honestly don't think they have to change anything. They
Not-
got ruined
They don't
by
have to
injuries this
change
season.
anything at all.
Like,
That's what I'm
Oh,
saying.
he's
Like,
unrestricted.
that's what I'm saying. Like, if you want to go for it, then do it. But it don't matter.
maybe like get rid of Steve Nash.
They're not gonna do that though. They gave
Like
There's
what
no
has
way.
he done for this team?
But
Not
Durant
good.
wants him, so you can't do that.
yeah.
Can't do
Didn't
that.
they say before he got hired like we don't need a coach?
Yeah.
I mean that's true.
And
bro.
did you see Stephen A. Smith? What he said? He's like, "Yo, karma." Karma definitely. paid
Yeah,
off.
like I don't know if that's like
Yes.
the number one reason, but
Stephen A. Smith's. I don't really like him, but two takes of his was kind of good. And one take I kind of forgot to mention when we were talking about it is the Suns. Devin Booker has Kobe Bryant potential.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
I don't think calling him the next Kobe was like that warranted, but
Next Kobe is kind of too far, but Kobe Bryant potential definitely. You get that
Yeah.
defense, you can definitely do that.
I don't,
So Bucks
I don't
versus
know if
Hawks.
that's too far though. I don't know
I mean-
if it's too far though.
It's not too far. It's definitely not too far, but maybe it's like he does have Kobe Bryant potential, but you can't call him the next Kobe. You know?
This is the best year. This is the best team Devin Booker has ever had, and he's made a
Yeah.
conference. So yeah,
Definitely.
yeah.
And I'm
you
happy to
give
see
Kobe
how
that
he's
Suns
like.
team. I don't think he's doing anything. You have Kobe that Suns team. That's not. That's
Which-
that, bro.
which-
2018 Suns team. Come on.
Oh, 2018.
Like Kobe
okay, I
would-
thought you-
I mean they're trash team. Not like the team this year.
Oh, okay.
I know no Kobe slander, bro.
Yeah. And he plays like Kobe, which is
Yeah,
nice to
there's.
see.
He's Kobe's disciple.
Mid
Like,
range. Yeah. He got mentored by Kobe. So it's nice
dude,
to
I
see.
love Devin Booker's shooting form.
It's
Yeah,
so
it's so
it's so
clean.
smooth. It's like it's beautiful. I love
He
his
stays
shoot,
in
bro.
the air for so long.
I know it's like those like when he drives by like the drive by the defender
Yeah.
pull up midi. Oh, that was so clean. It's too nice. So Booker is he's a nice player to watch. He's the fun player
I
to
think
watch.
we should end on predictions. By the way, box.
What about the coaching? We need to do the coaching thing.
Yeah, the coaches.
Yeah, coaching. Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
So for
Let's do
Hawks
that and then
Bucks-
end on predictions.
Wait, let's do
Let's do the
Hawks and
coaching
Bucks
first.
predictions. Hawks
Let's
and
do the
Bucks
predictions for the end.
Okay, man.
Let's do the coaching and
So-
then predictions.
So okay. So there were 7 coaching jobs, but the Celtics found a guy, and his name goes by.
EK something.
You guys-
Ime Udoka.
Ime. That was okay. Nigerian dude.
Yeah.
Nets assistant. Sure. I mean,
Fukuoka.
they
Ime
found.
Fukuoka.
There's not much
So
we can talk about because I don't know
I mean,
about him.
yeah.
But
To be honest, I don't really know
for
much about him. So I mean, I don't know if there's anything to talk about.
former Brooklyn Nets assistant, I mean, like,
I mean,
whatever.
I guess, sure.
Portland,
Brooklyn Nets coaching, I wouldn't call them the greatest, but
Portland have thing cut it down to Becky Hammond and Chauncey Billups. Who do you think they go for?
Who's Chauncey Billups again? Which assistant?
he's a
Bro,
player.
it's like a NBA like legend.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I
Clippers.
say
I
there's
think
Chancey.
I think they go for the Pacers assistant. I mean, no, the Spurs assistant.
Yeah. They go with Becky Hammond and run the
Becky Hammond,
narrative of first female head coach. They're
female
tired
coach.
of
She
their
has
head coach
experience. She's
getting
good.
slandered. Even if she's trash, bro, no one's gonna talk trash about her because she's
Sure.
a woman.
Facts.
She
She's
can
a
be
girl
called.
coach.
Okay, but our list. Who would you want to coach from like most to least
I'm looking.
out of
I
these
want the
seven?
Pelicans. I want the Pelicans.
Really?
Upside.
Pelicans are my last.
Really?
Yeah.
I like it, man. You got Zion and Lonzo to work with. This is assuming Lonzo comes back. Like
Okay, but here's the thing. Let's say you do have Brandon Ingram, Zion Williamson, and Lonzo. You have to figure out how to make them work alongside Eric Bledsoe, Steven Adams.
But
Like,
Eric Bledsoe and Steven Adams are leaving. There's no way they're staying. I don't
wait, are
think.
they? Is this their last year on their
No,
contracts?
I feel like they're gonna get traded. You're definitely looking for the trades. You're
Okay,
definitely trying to
true, but
look.
like, who wants Steven Adams? Who wants Eric Bledsoe? Literally
I
no
mean,
one.
With you give him a first round pick or like a pick, you might have a deal.
Bledsoe's.
Nah, dude, like,
I mean, there's a
Bledsoe's
chance, but so out of the 6 coaches, who would you guys go the least? Like, if you're the coach, which one would you be like, nah, this is the least preferred coach I want to go with?
I'm looking. Wizards. I don't want the
Really?
Wizards. Yeah. 'Cause
Why?
I don't know how because I don't have a lot of say in that as like a coach because your plays are just gonna all be run through Beal, and if you can't find a shot, he just passes out to one of them and hopes that these nobodies make a shot. You know what I mean? They don't have a certain direction that you're looking for. It's that's just
yeah.
it's a weird situation there.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'll
what
go
about
from
you?
first to last.
No, go from last to
Boston was
first.
my
Let's keep-
last to first. Okay, last is
Yeah.
Pelicans. They're just like a
Really?
dysfunctional roster. Like currently, I don't know what they're gonna do in the offseason, but currently their roster's pretty dysfunctional, and like I wouldn't want to like go through that hassle working with them.
Yeah.
Wizards, I wouldn't. That's my second lowest because I don't think Russell Westbrook is an easy guy to coach.
Sorry, can I just say my last? Can we just go like? Can I say my last?
Oh, yeah,
and
okay,
second
yeah,
last? Yeah. So for my last, I think I would. It depends. Like I feel like it would be Orlando Magic because I wouldn't want to go through that phase of like losing because you're kind of in a rebuilding. So I don't think I would want to go with the Orlando Magic.
But you're getting that's a job that you can get right now. That's a job that you're getting, and you're guaranteed once they start becoming good, you're guaranteed that spot because you took the job when they were
Oh,
trash.
yeah,
It's also
that
an
is
easy
true.
job. Like there's no
Yeah.
pressure for you to win.
Like
All
getting
you have
that
to do is
Portland,
develop talent.
getting that Portland and Mavericks job, that's going to be a hassle. You're battling
Yeah.
other coaches for that job. For going to
I
like
feel
a team
okay.
like
Actually,
Orlando, it's going to be open.
I feel like I take my word back. I think I'm going with the Wizards. The least job I want. I mean, because you don't know what's the situation happening. If Beal's gonna leave, Russell Westbrook is aging. So I feel like the Wizards are in like for the rebuilding mode. I feel like they're in the worst position. So I think my last would be the Wizards
Okay, how about first?
first.
Yeah.
For me,
I'm saying
first
Pacers.
Pacers.
My pick is Pacers. They have such a good
Why?
core
Okay.
with Sabonis, Turner, Karis LeVert, Miles. Wait, I already said Miles Turner. T.J. Warren. There's another guy. Brogdon. Yeah, they have such a good like 5 to 6 players that like
Yeah.
I feel like we could do something good with them, and they work well together. Like when they're not injured.
Here's the thing,
That's
though. I
true.
know Nate Bjorkstrand's a good coach, and I'm not blaming him for them being trash. Maybe you could blame it on injuries, I guess, but I know, I'm not
I
taking that.
think
I'm
it's
taking the
injuries. I feel
Pelicans
like
because
I
they're gonna panic. The front office is panicking right now about Zion leaving, so they're gonna make a huge like trade trying to get a big player, a big name into their team, and that'll be a fun thing to deal with. So yeah, that'll be a fun team to play with.
I think I'm going either with the Mavs or the Pelicans because I mean you have Zion, you have a generational talent in Luka Doncic, so I feel like coaching one of those two players would be sick, you know. And I
Yeah,
wouldn't say Portland because even though you have Dame, because you don't know what happens with Dame. What if you go coach there and next year, in 1 year, Dame's like, okay, I want out. It's just like, you know, it's a sticky situation.
yeah,
I think Orlando wouldn't be a bad job because like all you have to do is develop talent, create a bond with your young players, like make them trust you, and get a pick. Like there's not much
yeah,
expectations for you. There's no pressure to win.
yeah. I mean,
It's like, and no
I
one
feel
wants that
like
job
right
either. So it's
now
like,
I'm looking at these teams. If you take, they're all so different. Their scenarios that they're in, like
Yeah,
Orlando rebuild. Wizards don't need to choose a direction. Pelicans are panicking. Like
yeah,
Pacers, they're getting
panicking.
healthy again. Mavs and
Mavs
Portland,
have a chance to like
Mavs and Portland, in
contender-ish.
my opinion, are very similar.
Yeah,
They're as in they have a generational talent in each
talent.
team. Yeah.
I had to say something. It slipped out of my mind. Oh yeah, for the Pacers, I feel like being a general manager would be good because you have so many pieces to make a splash. Like you have T.J. Warren, you have Sabonis, you have Turner, you have Brogdon. You just have so many pieces to build around, right? And Karis LeVert, we forgot about him. So
Yeah.
yeah.
I feel like you can make a big splash like trading Miles Turner. Or
Do you think Miles Turner is going to get traded?
I think so, maybe.
A lot of teams
I think
want him.
I think you got to choose in between either Miles Turner or Sabonis.
No, they're keeping everyone. They're gonna
Sabonis can play the four. Like
I don't
you
know.
can
I
you can put
just
Sabonis at four and
I would
Turner
love
at
to
five.
see. I would love to see the Pacers make some moves, like getting a trading one of their starting pieces for another player. But I could see Turner staying because their defense is like top level when he's there. You know what
Yeah.
I
Who
mean?
do you think's untouchable on the Pacers? Like
Sabonis,
do
Levert,
not Sabonis? Yeah,
Levert,
same.
Sabonis,
Levert's untouchable.
easily.
Levert? Yeah, he popped off when he played. Like
Hmm.
Yeah, the Rockets are probably beating themselves up for making that trade for Oladipo.
Rockets, they're cool. This season was trash for them, anyways. They're just happy to get out of it. They're
what do
sort
you
of
think
like
happens with
us,
John Wall?
so they're moving on. They're like,
Yeah,
okay, now what's in the future? We got the
second
draft,
round pick.
second overall pick.
That's sick.
That's big.
Oh yeah, second overall.
What
Yeah,
do you think happens with Wall?
Uh, maybe wave, maybe a buyout, or like you just let him play out for the last season, last 1 or 2 seasons, and then
Do you think he asks to leave?
uh,
I don't think he has that kind of leverage anymore.
he definitely doesn't. I mean, no team wants him. He's definitely the worst contract.
I
So
think I think if you're Wall or the Rockets, you might want to keep Wall for like a thing, a veteran leader,
mentoring,
a mentor. Yeah, what's whoever you draft. But I mean, I wouldn't be mad trading him or waiving him, buying him out. You can do whatever you
yeah,
want with Wall.
he's probably going to the Nets then. If to be honest,
Yeah, man,
if he
bro,
gets bought up,
maybe.
he's going to the Nets.
Or maybe he goes to the Warriors, eh?
Bro.
Why?
I don't know.
Why?
Bro,
No, please no.
they'll make him be their water boy just so they can say they have. Same thing with the
Bench
Nets. They'll
warmer.
make him be their water boy.
Warm the bench with Curry for Curry.
Exactly. Be
You
like
know,
thing.
do you know what's
Being
crazy to
Curry's
me?
backup is still like an honor. I'm sure the backup PG for the Warriors is like
He can't really shoot, can he?
Who?
Like
he can. He
Wall.
can.
He's not the greatest three.
He's
Well,
athletic, but he can shoot.
Yeah, he's
he's
not
not even
really. He's not
athletic
the
anymore.
greatest. He's not that good at shooting.
Okay.
But
Um
so
prediction?
Okay, like
predictions.
this has nothing to do with the topic, But like, do you know what's crazy to me?
What?
What?
Magic Johnson during the finals, his first finals, or I don't know if it was his first. Kareem gets injured, right?
Hmm.
So he
Yeah.
asks the coach, "Yo, can I play center?" Magic
Really?
says, "Yo, coach, can I play center?" And coach is
Wow.
like, "What? Yeah, sure." And then Magic goes and gets a 40-point triple double.
Wow.
Yeah, I
What
don't know if he got
the hell?
double digit assists. Maybe I don't know, but he got 40 points and like over 10 rebounds and like,
That is
dude, that
insane.
was,
That's just it's Magic Johnson. I'm still taking Curry
yeah.
over him though.
Yeah, that's my guy.
Stephen Curry is the
Prediction.
best point guard in NBA history. End of discussion.
Really?
End of discussion. No, we're not having a topic about this. We're not having a topic. Maybe what we could do in the off season is debates. I would love to see that. We choose two players. We say why they're better. I would love to do that.
I want to make
And
some
we do
tier
in
lists
rankings.
as well. I want to make some tier
Yeah.
lists of the NBA
Yeah, tier
players for
list.
this season. We
Facts.
can do a lot of
That could come in off season when we don't have basketball to talk about. So stay
Fact.
tuned. The
Um,
off season's gonna be a lot for us. Like we're gonna have
Yeah.
banger episodes.
Exactly.
So before we wrap up the episode, we want to talk about predictions. Hawks versus Bucks, game 1 tonight. Who
Yeah.
you guys got?
Bucks win by 20.
No, not not today. The series. Who you guys got in the series?
Bucks win in 5.
Ooh, okay, Bucks in 5.
I refuse to give a prediction today until I see tonight's game. We're
Nah.
recording.
Nah,
We're playing
no.
Saturday or Sunday, whatever we choose. I will give my prediction based on the games I've watched.
No. Okay, you can re-predict, but I want to know your prediction.
Fine. Okay. Man, I want to pick the Hawks so bad. That's why I'm saying after today's game, I'm a no for sure. But I'm gonna say the Bucks. There's only so much you can do if you're the Hawks. I'll say Bucks in 6 or 7. You know what? Screw it. 7. Bucks in 7 right now.
Bucks in 7. So you got
The
Bucks
thing
in 5.
about the Hawks is they do have the personnel to like wall up against Giannis.
Oh.
They have Capella, they have Collins, they have Gallinari, who's really strong. And
Yeah.
like, other than Trey Young, if they can get switches onto Trey Young for Giannis, like, which I don't think is really going to happen that much.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen. It's just Giannis can't be. He has to be really aggressive. He has to go into this series being like, okay, I need to be that man. I need to be like always attack.
Yeah, and
I need
Middleton
to play,
needs
like-
to score like 25 a night.
Yeah, I need to play like Game 7 me. If that's happening, then I think they're winning this series. I think I'm gonna go with Bucks in 6 because I know you beat Philadelphia, but I don't think there's a chance of like. I don't think you can beat Giannis. Like I just don't feel like you have enough defense to beat up Giannis and the Bucks. Cause their downside was Simmons cannot shoot. Everyone like they're a good team. Everyone can shoot around, like on, except Giannis. So I just feel like Giannis is like the Bucks is gonna wrap this in 6. So you guys also got the Bucks?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Do you guys think the Bucks?
Go
Sorry,
ahead.
Go.
Sorry.
Okay. Do you guys think the Bucks have the biggest odds to win the championship?
Yeah.
Really?
No.
You guys got the Bucks?
Suns have the biggest odds.
I say Suns. I say it's the Suns. I mean, I say it's the one of the Western Conference teams. If the Clippers got Kawhi, obviously, but I think the Suns are because the thing is one missing piece. I don't think a lot of people are saying is Jay Crowder. He was in that Miami Heat team, guarding Giannis and eliminating Giannis in the second round. So, I mean, I think he's going to be really good on defense versus the Bucks if they both make it to the finals. But I'm predicting Bucks and Suns in finals. Bucks and Suns.
Me too. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's going to be an interesting finals.
Who's your favorite team out of the remaining teams?
Suns.
Like just personally favorite.
Suns.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't like the Suns.
I like them because I don't know if do you guys know who FaZe Rug is? FaZe Rug?
FaZe Rug? I've
Yeah.
heard of him.
Yeah.
So his brother, Brawadis, he's a Suns fan, so like I kind of got into like the Suns fan, and just Chris Paul. I'd love to see Chris Paul win a championship.
Yeah.
And
I think it's just personal bias because I really wanted the Lakers to win that series, and then
Nah, no one wanted. I know. I know.
Yeah.
I didn't want the Lakers to win for sure. I'm telling you that right now.
see that series was really tough for me to decide because I'm a LeBron fan. I stand. LeBron is the GOAT. I said it. LeBron is the GOAT. I stand by that. He's better than Michael Jordan, best in the world to ever touch a basketball.
I don't like to speak on that because we weren't alive when Jordan played, so we're not allowed to speak on that. In my
maybe like LeBron's
I know.
career is better, but like there's something about Michael Jordan's story, just like
Yeah, the
How
whole baseball
legendary
thing.
it was.
Yeah,
It's just so legendary, you know what I mean?
yeah. I mean, that's why I wanted the Lakers to win another championship for LeBron's legacy, so he can get more rings. But like
Yeah.
Chris Paul, man, I didn't want him to go out like that after having such a good, like the Suns having such a good regular season, and just to get first rounded by the 7th seed. So, I mean, I think I'm rooting for the Suns for the rest of the playoffs.
Fair enough.
I know we went way over time. It's an hour and 20 minutes. I think that
Yeah.
wraps up today's episode. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to subscribe and
Follow us
Leave
on
a like.
TikTok.
Follow,
Oh, yeah, TikTok.
repost on your stories.
yes, we're trying to grow this channel. Hopefully, we can get an NBA star on this podcast one day. Yo, maybe if we can go, we can actually go in person for a set.
Facts.
And
Yeah,
It's like, how
we-
hungry are you?
it's
And
not
then like,
clear. Hopefully, lockdown ends and we can actually do this in person, bro.
yeah, that would be sick. Sick setup. All right, thanks, guys. Peace.
all right.